What's up, family? Before we start this, who shot Biggie and Pac? Was Puff Daddy on there? Now, Ice-T said that he gonna interview the people that was closest to Big, closest to Pac, and everybody know Puff Daddy was the CEO and still is the CEO of Bad Boy Records. Suge was the CEO, was the CEO of Death Row. But I did not see or hear not one interview from Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, whatever you want to call him. Did anybody else hear it? Was Puff Daddy on there? I'm just saying. I mean, Puff Daddy was like, look, I don't got time for this. I'm trying to make money. I already know what y'all clowns up to. Don't put my name in it. Oh my God, what a mess. Anyway, back to Ice-T. How can you say anything bad about this guy? This is hard. Ice-T basically raised me. And if you like in your late 30s, early 40s, or mid 40s, he raised your ass too. Ice-T is like an OG. Well, he is an OG. He's like an elder in this game. I'm disappointed in Ice. I mean, I can't believe this TV show. I mean, I was following Ice-T since back in the day when he was doing Breaking. Now, Breaking was a movie in the early 80s when Ice-T was playing a DJ for the breakdancers named Ozone and Turbo. So Ice-T was the DJ in that movie. And that's when I kind of noticed Ice. I mean, I was real young back then, so I was basically concentrating on the dance moves. I'm giving y'all a little history on Ice-T, by the way, because, you know, I've been following Ice for a long time. This guy's like one of my heroes in the game. So I am very, very disappointed. You know, it's hard for me to talk some shit about this guy. So he did so much for the game. And I learned a lot of game from Ice. But this is like when I really start seeing ass. Like when he had his album cover, when he had his first, this is the first record I seen with women on there. This album right here. And y'all know what I'm talking about. The ones that's a little older. Y'all young boys don't know anything about this, but this is like back in the day. And I know anybody who remember this cover right here had to hide it from your mama and daddy. You know what I'm saying? But then New Jack City came out. I want to shoot you so bad, my dick so hard. I mean, when Nino Brown and G Money, I mean, Ice-T, I mean, he had so many classics. If you young boys never seen New Jack City, Nino Brown, played by Wesley Snipes, go check that out. Go check that out. It's a whole lot better than this Who Shot Biggie and Tupac documentary. I am so disappointed in this shit. And another class that I like with Ice-T is Trespass with him and Ice Cube. This is another masterpiece of Ice-T. Y'all see I'm giving y'all a rundown of the work Ice-T did. I mean, this guy has put so much, you know, and paved the way for a lot of artists, a lot of rappers, a lot of actors. I mean, he put a lot of game into your head. I mean, this guy has done a lot. So for him to go on Fox and do this shitty ass show, it's mind blowing. I mean, he's playing a cop on Law and Order. I think it's Finn. That's what they call him on there, Finn. So he don't need the money. What was it for? I mean, nothing was solved. And Ice, I mean, he got enough money to make a damn sandwich with. He can take a stack of money and eat that shit. He got money. So what was it for? I mean, this guy didn't have to do this. What was this show about? Was it to destroy Pac's legacy? Was it to solve Biggie's murder? What was the show about? I mean, everything that was said, we already fucking knew. So I'm like, I'm hurt and I'm like scratching my head on this shit. I mean, it's like Ice-T just sold his fucking soul. This lady on here, I'm just gonna call her Benson, cause they was acting like some real fucking cops on here, like Law and Order. This should have been like Law and Order solves Biggie and Tupac murder. That's what it should have been called. Law and Order solve Biggie and Tupac murder. They should have got the girl, the lady that plays Benson, and just played that part. Cause this lady on here, she was acting like a straight detective trying to. What do you know? How you know that? I mean, oh my God. So Benson and Finn went to talk to Suge Knight first. That's who's first up, Suge Knight. Oh my God, it was a hot mess. So Suge Knight was on the phone and they was asking him a bunch of questions. I don't give a fuck about no spoilers, because this whole damn show was a spoiler. It was bullshit. Fuck spoilers. Don't watch this shit. But Suge Knight was trying to put it on Reggie and said Reggie was the one that killed Parker. You know, it was like a back and forth shit. Suge say anything right now. And Reggie, they interviewed him, and Reggie was basically saying Suge had something with Big's death. So Suge was basically responsible for Big's death. He said it on national TV. You know, Suge was, I don't know if he was, you know, he basically was the one behind Big's death. And Reggie was sweating like a pig on here. But this is the part when I threw up, when I got sick to my stomach, was when Funk Master Fuckboy was on here. I basically threw the fuck up. I can't believe Ice-T actually had this clown on here. Tell him, see, he was lying. He was lying. He shot himself. He shot himself. Oh my goodness. They had this fuckboy on here. Fuck. God. And they went as far to get Fab Five Freddy. A lot of you youngsters don't know who Fab Five Freddy is, but anyway, to play a recording from Big Stretch. Now, Big Stretch was another homeboy Pops that used to roll with Pop. R.I.P. to Big Stretch. But Stretch was saying Pop shot himself. I mean, they pulling shit out of archives like 20 plus years later to destroy Pop's legacy. Yeah, he shot himself. Man. So basically, Big is dead. Pac is dead. And it was all Pac's fault. In a nutshell. Let's just go ahead and destroy this man. He been dead for over 20 years. Let's go ahead and shit on him. Let's shit on Keep Your Head Up. Let's shit on Dear Mama. What about One Nation? He was finna bring East Coast and West Coast together and to kill this beef before he died. We don't want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about that. And I got love for Biggie. I think Biggie was one of the greatest lyricists in the world. In the world. He shouldn't have died. I agree. I think the whole thing was stupid between them. But to bring up this shit 20 years later, still talking about Pac's death, and to smear his name in the mud, that's foul. Let this man rest. Everybody know Orlando Anderson, Baby Lane, was the trigger man. He wasn't convicted, but that's what everybody riding with. Everybody know that. You can find that shit out on YouTube. But this whole who shot Biggie and Tupac, this shit was garbage. I mean, look at the title. Who shot Biggie and Tupac? Tupac died before Biggie. It should be like, who shot Tupac, then Biggie. A lot of these people was paid to do this show. They didn't give a fuck about solving this murder. They are milking these two men death for what it's worth. How can we make money off these two? Let's just keep making documentaries. Let's just keep making movies. I mean, these people are stupid. They'll keep buying it. Let's stamp Tupac's name on it. Let's stamp Biggie's name on it. It's all about money. And this show on Fox, I hope they send all this fucking money they made on this show to the Wallaces and the Shakurs. Donate that check to Tupac's family and Biggie's family. Whatever they made on this show. Then I'll shut the fuck up. But Ice-T, man, you let a lot of people down, bro. For you to come on national TV, Fox at that, and old as you is in this game, to play a fucking detective and put a stain on your legacy. Because that's how it looks, man. And I love Ice-T. Like I told you, this is one of my heroes. But this shit's wrong, dude. This shit is fucked up. And you know, if Pac was here, this motherfucker will be livid. But Pac said, after he died, that's when these motherfuckers start talking more shit. And he was right. Pac was right about a lot of stuff. It's like the dude can see into the future or some shit. But to end this video, I would like to ask Ice-T, do you remember the duet you and Pac did on Fox over 20 plus years ago? Just wanted to know, do you remember that? Y'all stay true to yourself. Stay loyal. I'm out.
You don't bring me flowers. You don't sing me love songs. You hardly talk to me anymore. When I talk to you, I remember when you couldn't wait to love me. You used to hate to leave me. Now after loving me late at night, it's good for you, babe. You're feeling alright. But baby, bet you just roll over and turn out the light. You'll say to me, you don't sing me love songs. Y'all don't bring us flowers.